Good day and welcome to today's tutorial class. My name is Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekon, the founder of Michael Tech. Alright, today we'll be considering the problem as displayed on the screen. We'll be producing the part drawing, the assembly drawing, and the presentation view of a belt roller support. All right, so looking at the exploded view of the problem on the screen, basically we have 5 major components. All right, so we have the bracket, we have the bushing, and we need 2 a piece of the bracket and the bushing. We have the roller, we have the shaft, and we have the base. All right, so where should we start from? Okay, let us start from the bushing. All right, so to create the bushing, I am going to actually place my start sketch, pick any of the plane right there. After doing that, I'm going to pick a line in this order. Okay, I'm going to draw this shape. Okay, so just ensure you follow whatever procedures I'm actually taking on the screen right there, so that you won't get lost. All right, so just do that. Okay, so I'm going to pick my dimension right now. So the total height there, I'm having was 21. Okay, so one thing is this: I won't be able to explain many of the technique I'm actually going to apply here. Yeah, so this is just like a solution to this particular problem. All right, so if you want to actually know more about the technique, so just book a session with me. Okay, you can get in touch with me either via my WhatsApp contact, my Telegram, or any of our social media platform. All right, thank you. So this base, that's going to be 80 divided by 2, which is 15. Okay, the thickness of this area we are having 3. Enter. Okay, so here to here we are having thickness of we're having 12 right here. Okay, so I'm going to pick another line right here. I'm going to draw this to the bottom here. Okay, so then I'm going to put dimension there from here to here. Okay, the distance there, the hole inside is diameter 18. That's going to be what, 9. Then what, enter. So with this now, I'm going to finish my sketch. Then I'm going to pick the revolve command. I'm going to pick this area, then my axis, I'm going to pick this. So I have that as displayed on the screen right there. Okay, so sorry, let me just make this adjustment here, make it realistic. So for the material here, I'm going to pick a brass soft yellow. Okay, okay, so I think that's okay like that. So I'm going to save this. As my bracket. So that is 1 out of 5. Okay, as you can see on the screen. So Control N, I create another part. Okay, let's produce the base this time around. The base. Okay, we are producing the base. Okay, so I'm going to likewise just pick a rectangle in this order, height of 18 by 120. Okay, 18 by 120. My coincident constraints from here, fix it right there. Okay, I'm going to actually pick hidden line. Yeah, I'm going to have this right here, hidden like that. Okay, so I'm going to pick my line. Please follow whatever procedure I'm taking on the screen. Okay, yeah, I think the height here should be enter. Right here should be 50. Enter. Then I'm going to come down here. Okay, as you can see, move this dimension down there. Okay, so I'm going to pick a line also. I'm going to do the same thing here. 3. Enter. So right there, then right there also. So I think greater. Okay, then I'm going to pick my extend this. It should be able to extend this, right? Okay, it's not going, so going to draw this all the way down here. Okay, so I'm going to pick my finish sketch. So picking my finish sketch, I'm going to pick my extrude. I'm going to pick this area right there and this right there. Okay, so picking those two sections, I'm going to extrude it to what 72, or it's going to be symmetric. Okay, symmetric 72. Okay, so I'm going to pick my fillet of radius 12, radius 12. Okay, I'm going to pick the edge, this and this. Then what? Okay, I'm going to pick this area, create a sketch right there, pick my circle. Okay, I'm creating all of diameter 12. Okay, 12, enter. So you can take note that I'm actually locking it at the center line given to me there. So take note of every procedure I'm taking here. You see, before drawing the circle, I got the midpoint first of all. Okay, so take note of that. I bring it here, I got the midpoint also, then I what? Then I draw. Okay, finishing my sketch, I'm going to pick my extrude. I pick the 4 circles, then I pick through all, then I pick cut. So I'm having this, as you can see on the screen there. So for the material here, let me make it iron cast. Okay, iron cast. So right here, and make it this way, that is iron cast. So make it realistic right here. Okay, so I think this be fitting this. Okay, so I'm going to save this as my what, as my base. Then what? Enter. So I'm going to create a new sketch, a new part drawing. So let's produce the shaft this time around, the shaft. Okay, so right there, I'm going to pick my line like this. Okay, I'm going to draw this like this. Just take note of what I'm doing there. Okay, yeah, there are several explanations behind everything I'm doing here, but I can't be doing that on here right now. So if you need more explanation on this, just reach out to me personally. Okay, reach out to me personally and you won't regret it. Okay, so total height here is 81, sorry, 80, 80 not 81, and the shaft 80. Okay, right here we're having a height of 15, enter. Okay, likewise this area should be what, 15, enter. Okay, yeah, the shaft is, the edge is diameter 12, that will be radius 6, enter, while here to here is diameter 18, that will be radius 9, enter. So if you take note of that shaft, at one end we are having a hole. At one end, you see that hole of drill of 6 at a depth of 45 mm. Drill 6, depth of 45 mm. So 45, enter. So that is it. So the distance from here to here, that drill 6 divided by 2 is what? 3, enter. So you can see that is what I'm having there right now. I'm going to finish my sketch. After finishing my sketch, I'm going to pick my revolve. I'm going to pick this segment. Okay, pick my axis, pick this, then what? Okay, so I'm going to use my chamfer. Yeah, it's radius of 2, distance of 2 for my chamfer. Okay, so as you can see, can you see that? Okay, so but that's not all, that is not all. So we have a hole somewhere along the line, so I'm going to pick that plane, create a new sketch. Okay, I'm going to slice graphics to see the midpoint there. I'm going to pick my, we're having a hole of what, drill 6 somewhere here. drill 6, enter. So I do that distance from the edge here to our drill 6 here is 25, enter. Also I'm going to finish sketch. So I'm going to make this through all cuts. Okay, that's it. So that is that. So let's make this steel, carbon steel. Let's make it carbon steel. Okay, carbon steel. Okay, make it something like this. Let's make it. All these ones are just, you don't need all this I'm doing. Okay, they are just additional features just to make it much more aesthetics, to make it look much more fine in terms of appearance. Can you see? So that's the reason I'm doing all of this. You don't actually need that. Okay, so that is that about that. So I'm going to save this as my as my shaft. Okay, enter. So then I'm going to create the fourth component. Okay, the fourth part, create. All right, so I'm going to let's do the pulley, sorry, the roller. Let us create the roller. Okay, let's create the roller. So I'm going to pick my line. I'm going to draw this like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. Okay, so I'm going to pick it, then I'm going to pick a line in that order. I'm going to draw it across the center like a straight line over there, like that. Okay, so I'm going to pick my mirror. I'm going to mirror this, and this. So mirror line, which is this, then what? Apply and done. Okay, so then I'm going to click extend this to this. Okay, okay, so that is it over there. So with my dimension, I'm having this to be from here to here to be 8, as seen on the screen, 8. Okay, so I'm having this to be 40, enter. Okay, I'm having here to here to be diameter 40. That will be radius what? Radius 20, enter. Okay, I'm having here to here to be diameter 66. That's radius 33, enter. Okay, I'm having here to here to be 7. Okay, I'm having here to here to be 9. Okay, accept that. All right, so yeah, so I do that the hole on the inside is diameter 24, so which means from here down here is going to be 12. Oh, sorry, something is off right there, so I'm going to undo that first of all. So I do that here to this center right here, yeah, it's diameter 76 divided by 2. Okay, that one is settled. So we told that the next one, which is this area down here, is diameter 70, that's what radius 35, enter. That all settled. Yeah, to that this area, okay, yeah, so here is diameter 30, that will be radius what, radius 15. So that one is settled right there. Okay, and to that here to here is diameter 24, that will be radius 12. Okay, so we have that also right there. Okay, so what else? What else? I think that's all. That's all for now. So I'm going to what? Finish my sketch. After finishing my sketch, I'm going to pick my revolve. Okay, which axis? So I feel so. I'm going to go back to this sketch and produce a line for my axis right there. So here, let me produce this horizontal line here. Okay, finish sketch. So revolve axis with this. So with that, okay. After okaying it, which material should I use for this? Should be steel alloy. Okay, so make it steel, something like that, you know. Going to make this. Okay, all of this I'm doing, you don't actually need it. Okay, yeah, so I think it's better for me like this. So I'm going to name this as my what, as my ruler, enter. So then the last part, which is what, the bracket, I'm going to do that now. Create my sketch, pick this plane. All right, so I'm going to first of all produce this. This is going to be height of 10 by 46 plus, is that 46? 48 plus 24, that's 72. Okay, so I have this first of all with my coincident constraints. From here I lock it right here. Okay, settled. So I'm going to pick my circle. Okay, I'm having circle of radius 15, that's diameter 30. Okay, I'm having a green hole of diameter 12, enter. And I also the distance from this center here to this area here is 50, enter. Okay, so I'm having this line right here to here like this. I was told that the distance from this line to this is 6, as displayed in the question right there. Okay, I'm going to pick a line like this, drawing this right here and drawing that also right there. So with this, I'm going to finish my sketch first of all like this. Okay, so with my extrude, I'm going to extrude this circle, distance of 18 facing this direction right there. Then what? Okay, so coming here, I'm going to what, share my sketch, extrude again also. I'm going to extrude this distance of X was going to be what, in there. Okay, so I'm going to pick my extrude also. It's my extrude also. So I'm going to pick this. I'm going to use asymmetric. I'm going to use the asymmetric. Okay, so okay, yeah, inwards there, that's going to be it right there. Okay, it total length there is 35 minus 5 is what, 30 minus 8, so 30 minus 8 gives me the length here. Okay, so now I'm going to pick my extrude also again. going to pick only the bottom part there. You see that? I'm going to pick asymmetric also. So 8 plus 5, this 13. Okay. Yeah. So that's going to be the same thing towards the back there. Then okay. So I'm having it this way, so I can hide this visibility. I'm going to pick my fillet radius 12 first. With radius 12 first, I have this and this. Okay. So fillet again, I'm having radius 15. I'm having this right here and this right here. Okay. So I'm going to come to my origin. I'm going to pick XY plane. Cut. I'm going to pick my slice graphics right here. Project geometry. Project cut edges. Pick my line. Just draw from here towards the outside here. Pick my dimension from this bottom to this line is set to be 40. Enter. Okay. Then I'm going to extrude the instance of. Okay. And it's going to be what? Symmetric. Then what? Okay. Okay, so this is this right here. So I'm going to make this one. Okay. I make this steel cast. You know, something like that. Steel cast. Okay. So make it realistic. You know, something like this. So I'm going to name this my bot. Oh, I think I've made mistake with one of the name earlier. Yeah. Oh, this is my bushing, not brackets. This first one is bushing. It's bushing. Let me change the name there. Sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Okay. This one should be bushing, not brackets. Bushing. Why this one is what? Brackets. Brackets. Okay. Bushing. So now we have our 5 objects complete: the base, the shaft, the roller, the bracket, and the bushing. Okay, so we have them complete as it is. So now let's assemble them. Let us assemble them. So Control N, I'm going to go to standard mm.what.iam. Then I'm going to create. So I'm going to create. It's going to come up now. So coming up, I'm going to click on place. So I'm going to click on every object first of all. Okay, then what? Open. So I'm going to escape. I'm going to come to place again. We're having 2 units of bracket and 2 units of bushing. So I'm going to pick bracket and bushing. Okay, and place them one more time. That is it over there. So with this now, I have my object, everything fitted right here. So I'm going to first of all ground the base so that it won't move. So you can see the base can move while the rest can actually move, but the base won't be able to move. So yeah, I made okay, there's still one thing on our bracket. We have a hole somewhere here on our bracket. Okay, so let us do that now. So I'm going to create a sketch here. I think the hole is diameter 12 or so. Right here I'm having diameter 12, and right here also diameter 12. Okay, yeah, it keep my mind actually. So I'm going to make this through wall cut. Okay, so that's our complete bracket. So it's going to change it automatically, as you can see. So let's start assembly. So I'm going to pick my constraints. Okay, I'm going to pick my with mate. Yeah, with my mate, I'm going to mate that bottom there. Okay, to this area here. Okay, apply. I'm going to pick flush. With the flush, I'm going to flush this edge here to this edge here. Apply. So with the flush still in play, I'm going to flush this edge here to this edge here, then what? Apply. So you can see that's when was properly placed. Can you see? Properly placed. Let's look at it from the top. You see the hole. Can you see? So sitting comfortably very well. Okay, so that is it. So I'm going to, I can actually use another command instead of meet. So let me use another command here. Let me use insert for the second one. Insert. With insert, I pick the bottom hole right here. I place it what? Right here. So I click what? Apply. So I pick the bottom hole on this one also. The bottom hole. Yeah, the bottom hole right there. Okay, so this you can see, then what? Apply. You can see also already sitting perfectly. So next is to fix the bushing to this area. Perfectly apply. Then with my insert also, I pick this bushing right here and fix it right here also. Then what? Apply. Then I'm going to what? Pick this our shaft, this edge here, then what? Fix it here. Okay, but as you can see, it is flush here, but this area is what is coming out in this area. Remember, the thickness of this area of our ruler is what? Is 40, and the thickness of this bushing is 3 on the left, 3 on the right, plus 40 is what? 46. And this bigger part is what? 50 minus 46 is what? Is 4. So I'm going to make it 2 on each side. So minus 2. Now you can see just a gap of what? Of 2. Look at this area also, a gap of what? A gap of 2. So then what? Apply. Okay, after doing that, so fixing this right here, I'm going to use my what? My insert. Okay, picking that very spot, okay, to this spot here. Yeah, that's it. Then what? Okay, as you can see, that is it right there. So that's the assembly of what? Of that object on the screen. Can you see how it is? How beautiful it is? Yeah, how good in appearance it is. Yeah, it makes sense, isn't it? Yeah, it's really making sense. It makes sense a lot. It makes sense a lot. Okay, so here is it. So I'm going to what? Save this as what? My belt, or let me call it belt roller. Okay, so that is it right there. So let's do the presentation with Control N. And I'm going to go to what? Standard mm.ipn, the what? Create. So after clicking that, it's going to pop up. I'm going to click belt roller. That's the assembly view there. Then what? Open. So having this right here, I'm going to pick my tweak components. First of all, I'm going to move this. So with the arrow, I drag this out in this direction. I pick this also with this arrow. I drag this out in the opposite direction. Okay, so I pick this, I pull it out in this direction. I pick this, I pull this out in this direction. Okay, I pick this, I put this out in this direction. I pick the ruler itself, just move it up a little. So then I'm going to what? Click here. Okay, so let's see how it's going to play out now. Let's see how it's going to play out. So as you can see on the screen, okay, so coming in that way also, goes in, comes in. All right, so that brings us to the end of this particular tutorial video. Okay, so likewise for this particular drawing, we can still produce the working drawing, the orthographic, the sectional view, name it. We can still actually produce it using this same software. So the software in use currently is Autodesk Inventor, yeah, from the makers of AutoCAD. Yeah, from the makers of AutoCAD, Autodesk Inventor. All right, so my name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing or Lalekon. Yeah, so we are actually involved in the training of individuals to know how to use this particular software, and we also train schools and colleges also. Yeah, so we act as resource persons to several educational bodies who actually wants their staff, to actually develop themselves in the use of this. This is the 21st century, so schools and colleges, lecturers teaching engineering and academics must actually be able to use software such as this, to actually drive home the concept. Just imagine you want to explain assembly drawing and you actually have this in your classroom. You know how far it is actually going to alleviate the stress of trying to explain, re-explain, and re-explain. All right, so I won't say more than that. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you practice it from your end also. My name is Oluwatumbi Blessing or Lalekon, the founder of Michael Tech. Thank you.